Milwaukee, population 598,916. 1,068 churches, 561 people per church. Portland, population 603,106. 917 churches, 658 people per church. Las Vegas, population 596,424. 814 churches, 733 people per church. Oklahoma City, population 599,199. 1,082 churches, 554 people per church. Nashville, population 609,644. 997 churches, 611 people per church. Judging by these statistics, Milwaukee doesn't seem to have that many more churches than other cities of comparable size, and Oklahoma City actually has a greater ratio of churches to people. Why then is Milwaukee sometimes called the City of Steeples? One thing about the churches in Milwaukee is that they tend to be more clustered together than in other cities. If one was to search for a map of all the churches in Milwaukee and were then to zoom in on any random point in the map, you're almost certain to end up with more churches in any one area than if you were to do the same thing with cities of comparable populations. When walking around the city of Milwaukee, one can rarely go 3 blocks without seeing another church. How did Milwaukee end up with so many churches? The most common answer has to do with all the different cultures that moved into Milwaukee during the 1700s and 1800s. While these cultures originally tried going to church together, it was sometimes uncomfortable, especially for those who did not understand the language that the Mass was being spoken in. Each of these cultures went out and created their own churches, somewhere that they felt comfortable and could understand what was being said. Because of this, Milwaukee ended up with many churches in the same neighborhood, each one tailored to a different cultural group. As time went on, more and more people learned English, but as follows traditions, families would usually stick to the church that their family had been going to since the beginning. Although not all of the churches in Milwaukee have steeples, there certainly are a lot of them. They play an important part in the skyline of Milwaukee, and one usually doesn't have to look too far to spot one peeking out somewhere.